Just memes like this in the morning that just get me. I have no idea why I even find that funny, but I've already sent that to the whole family. Finally a day that has started with a little bit of sunshine. It's not the most beautiful scenery from the hotel window, but that's okay. That just makes me happy that we've actually got a bit of sunshine to enjoy today.
Something needs to be mentioned today, and that is that it is VE Day. Thank you, especially if you're in the military. Thank you to all those that gave everything for our freedom that we are enjoying right now. First time, every time. Oh, an absolute beast. And it being VE Day today, it's quite special. And you don't want to be like cheesy about it, but I am really genuinely grateful for those that have fought in wars for us, because I didn't have to, and it's meant that I haven't had to, and my kids haven't had to. And that is something that is easy to forget, the benefits that have kind of fallen on to us because of other people's sacrifice. So I'm hugely grateful and I'm proud. And also, you know, these guys, French guys here as well, from this little village that have got their names on that monument over there, that sacrificed their lives for the freedom we're experiencing today. So it's a good day to remember this, VE Day. So if you're in the forces, in the military, thanks so much for what you do. I'm really, really proud of my countrymen that put themselves in danger for our freedoms and the things that we stand for. So thanks. When you stop for a quick sandwich in France, you don't really get a sandwich, do you? Boulangerie, pâtisserie. So that is, what was it, €7.50 for this? That's like €7. Yeah, so we'll head out shortly. I started to get a tiny little bit cold, but not like yesterday. So I think I am going to put my snood back on.
It's been flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Snood.
Has it?
Yeah. I reckon
because I've had it just...
Because it's been irritating me riding behind, looking at your flapping snood.
I'll get the snood on. Get the snood back up where it's supposed to be.
Immature.
Me and Paul have been talking a lot about these. I'll turn it around and show you. We've been talking a lot because Paul actually owns a motorhome.
Very similar to that.
It's similar to that. It's a similar size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yours is bigger, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not sure if I can afford one of those actually. But anyway, caravan. I've never been a massive caravan person. We've had a caravan before, but I've been thinking about like traveling with Lillian as well, and us, you know, now the boys don't really go on holiday with us anymore. Us just kind of hooking up a caravan and traveling down through France, because she would love it. She would absolutely love all the sights and all the places and all the stuff that she's so into. Like, I'm not massively into like looking around chateaus and stuff like that, like internally. I do like visiting them, but she could go like mad in a chateau for hours and hours and hours looking at every detail. And I think it'd be quite nice if we had like a caravan and we kind of had a look around, and I can be like, you go in the chateau now for 6 hours and I'll go and have a read or something. I can go back to the caravan and just chill out.
Yeah.
That'd be quite nice.
Fixed bed.
This is I'm really showing my age now, because you know, getting to 50, I guess you start thinking about caravans and motorhomes and stuff.
I'm even older than you.
Sad, isn't it? But no, it's not sad, it's nice.
Paul got himself this little bit of flan for €1. Now I'm pretty sure you can't get something like that, a slice of cake in the UK. You're not going to pay like 80p for it, are you?
No.
I'm sure it's cheaper here. I'm sure it is.
I think so.
And this, like, I've gone for a slightly healthier thing, but
Unhealthy.
that was like €1.60 or something. There isn't a fork, so I'm gonna have to eat it with a credit card. Would be the most unusual thing for me. I've done it many times. So, find my credit card. I'll eat it using my driving license. That's
It's only 23 minutes from here, 20 kilometers. Got to go that way to get out. Cool, here we go then. I don't know how to get out of this place, if I'm honest. It can't be difficult, but you know, things do get difficult sometimes, don't they? The simple things. Is Paul behind me? What's he gone all over there for? Anywho's, off to Berck for the night, and we're gonna be there by 10 to 4 French time, so that means we're gonna have loads of time to do our thing today. That would be nice. Honestly, I have such a soft spot for France. I just love it, absolutely love it. I could so easily just come and pitch my tent here, literally, like move here, learn the language and settle in, you know. It's just so beautiful. Right, so we are in Berck, and I've got this massive selfie stick. Makes me look like a right idiot. But yeah, this is Berck, and it's really warm. So our hotel is about, well, it said like a mile away.
Yeah,
there's way more than.
city centre, I reckon. 2 down to here, I reckon. It's a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, mile and a half.
Decent distance. So we've got our steps in today as well, but it's beautiful weather. I can't actually see anybody swimming in the sea, but the sea is about a mile away, so it's but it does look kind of beautiful here. Actually, is this beautiful, or is it just like a standard seaside resort? This looks a little bit like, it's a bit Burnham-on-Sea-ish. So knowing that this is called Berck-sur-Mer, if you kind of just make that English like Berck-on-Sea, doesn't sound quite as good anymore, does it? I reckon they should definitely stick to the Sur-Mer thing rather than on-sea. Mind you, Burnham-on-Sea. Clacton-on-Sea.
Burnham-on-Crouch we've got, it's quite nice.
The what?
Down in Essex, Burnham-on-Crouch.
Burnham-on-Crouch?
Crouch, yeah.
What are the other on-seas?
I don't know, there must be loads.
Well, we'll think about that in a minute. I've just seen a kid fall off his scooter.
And Matt wants to film it.
I ain't gonna film it.
Aren't you?
He's not crying. What an absolute boss. I like
should
kids
have
like
to shove
that.
him over
I like
again.
kids like that. They don't cry when they fall over. Too much crying these days. That's a Can-Am. We like those. They're accepted as motorcycles.
Are they?
Not really. So one of the things we haven't spoken about at all is the fact that Paul is a granddad. He's got 2 grandchildren. I'm not going to say their names, but he's got 2.
For media purposes.
He's got 2 grandchildren, and I would like to have grandchildren as well, but my kids aren't quite ready for that yet. But I think it's probably within the next couple of years, I would have thought.
Making that difficult for your kids there, I'm putting it out there online.
Yeah, no, they don't mind. I talk about this stuff all the time. I put in my order for grandchildren like about 10 years ago, but that was too early, of course. But I'm like that. I'm looking forward to having grandkids.
Oh, I love it.
Paul absolutely loves it, and yeah, but there's nothing wrong with being obsessed with family. It's a good thing. We need more blokes that are obsessed with family, that's for sure. But anyway, no, we're in Berck-on-Sea. I never thought I'd be in France and feel a little bit like I was in England. This is the only place in France I've ever felt like, oh, this feels like British Seaside Resort a little bit. And that's, you know, it's all right. It's got its charm, hasn't it? I guess it's just caught me by surprise a little bit. I didn't expect this. You know, when you think French Seaside Resort, you think like, I don't know. You're thinking West Coast France. You're thinking south of France. All those lovely places.
Not thinking the east of France because there isn't a sea.
No, we're going to go and get ourselves a nice cold beer and a pizza or something because we fancy that. And I need to get out of the road if I get run over by a Renault. Everything is quite reasonable. I will say that as well. Second time in France in just over a month, and without question, it's cheaper here than the UK. It's cheaper than the UK. Like, you get a meal deal here, which includes a baguette that's the size of your forearm, a drink, a drink and something nice from the bakery for €5. You know, I'd rather have this than the Tesco meal deal. I think we've just come back to the front again. Time to find somewhere to sit down and have a drink or something. This is the Where's Wally Church in Berck.
This is like a phyllo pastry base. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to fill me up.
I will. Got another 15,000 steps to go on the way back.
So this is an automatic vending machine for vegetables.
And vegetable soup.
Fruits and legumes. Get in. Look at that. That up there, apparently,
Is bio soup.
is bio soup. Very good for you. A few other things here you can get.
Eggs. Oofs.
Pay it there with your contactless. You can get your strawberries. This is awesome. I mean, really?
I know, it's nuts, isn't it?
I mean, you haven't got an excuse really to get your 5 a day because you can get it out of hours. What are you going to get, Paul?
I don't
Eggs?
know.
No.
An oof is enough. Yeah, if I had a French restaurant and it was based on eggs, I'd call it, wait for it, an oof is an oof.
Someone's going to nick that idea.
I think it's brilliant.
Anyway, we're back at the B&B hotels. Gonna check our bikes are still here. I'm gonna say good night for now.
Yeah, all right.
I'll see you tomorrow
Tomorrow.
on the long ride home. Sleep well, everybody.